Welcome back, everyone, as we tackle Module 9, which deals with supporting mobile devices. So let's go ahead and dive right in, starting with question 1. Spencer would like to purchase a wearable device that allows him to make phone calls and send text messages. Which type of wearable device should Spencer purchase? So the first option is an AR headset. That is incorrect. You can't make calls and send text messages with that. The e-reader, same. You can. It only has output. It's not going to let you do any phone calls or send messages. Fitness monitor will monitor your fitness, but it won't allow you to make phone calls or send text messages. So the correct answer is a smartwatch, which can also help measure your fitness, along with allow you to make phone calls and send text messages. So the correct answer would be smartwatch. All right, so number 2, we have, what smartphone feature allows a user to turn her phone to change from portrait view to landscape view when she is watching a video? The first option is the Wi-Fi connection. That is incorrect. The internet browser does what it says it does, but it doesn't do that. Your GPS, it is linked to satellites and give you your location, but it can't change your view. So what this device is called is the accelerometer. It allows you to orient your screen to the direction that you have the tablet facing. So that's the accelerometer. Next, question 3. John just bought a used iPad from a friend who had lost the charging cable. John noticed that the cable is like the charging cable for his Android smartphone, though it is not quite the same. What type of cable will John need to purchase to replace the iPad's charger cable? All right, first is USB-C. That's incorrect. Along with mini HDMI, that looks the same, or looks similar, but it's not the exact right cable, so it won't work. Then your micro USB, the same thing. It's about the same size as the connector, but it won't actually physically fit. The correct cable that would actually fit and work properly is the Lightning cable. The Lightning is an Apple proprietary cable, which they make. You can buy a lot of these Lightning cables or similar Lightning cables off eBay and places like that. A lot of them are made in China. They'll work, but certain updates will happen in the future where they'll render these cables useless. But the correct answer is Lightning for number 3. And here is page 435. Lightning cable by Apple Inc. has a USB connector for the computer end and a Lightning connector for an iPhone or iPad. So remember, with Apple, you have to buy their products in order for your device to work. All right, so number 4. Benjamin recently issued new mobile phones to the marketing team at his company. Each phone can transmit encrypted information for payments made at retail checkout counter. The technology also allows the marketing team to share data quickly. What technology is set up on the marketing team's phone? First possible answer is tethering. That's incorrect. Tethering allows you to connect your phone to your computer or a device to your computer to transfer files and do things like that, but not to make payments. Bluetooth, the same thing. It does the same thing. You can connect items to your phone or tablet and use them wirelessly, but it doesn't allow you to make payments. And then hotspot allows you to use your phone or tablet as an internet spot, so you can allow other devices or computer to have internet from your phone, creating that hotspot. So the correct answer is NFC, which stands for Near Field Communication. And near field communication is used to make payments. Use your phone as a credit card or a certain device. It has very limited a distance. So the correct one for question 4 is NFC. So next, let's go to question number 5. Oh, sorry for continue with 4. NFC, that can be found on page 431, and NFC field, near field communication NFC is a wireless technology that establishes a communication link between the two NFC devices that are within 10 centimeters, about 4 inches, of each other. For example, an NFC tag, you can see figure 9-20, contains a small microchip that can be embedded in just about anything, including a keychain tag, printed flyer, or billboard. The NFC tag dispenses information to any NFC-enabled smartphone or other device that comes within 4 inches of the tag. So it only has a 4-inch distance. All right, and that's for security, of course. All right, on to number 5. Tracy is in a meeting with an important client and wants to know how she can keep her smartphone from interrupting the meeting. She does not want to receive notifications, emails, texts, or phone calls, but would like to leave her phone on so that she can take notes on the phone. What setting can Tracy use on her phone to make sure she is not interrupting during meetings? So here, you could automatically disable a mobile device antenna that transmits signals by enabling airplane mode so that the device can neither transmit nor receive the signals. Many newer devices do not disable the GPS or NFC antennas. GPS only receives and never transmits, and NFC near-field communication signals don't reach very far. While airplane mode is on, you can manually enable some wireless connections, such as Bluetooth or Wi-Fi domain. This can be found on page 431. All right, so the correct answer for number 5 is airplane mode. All right, on to number 6. So Jerry recently purchased a new iPad. He needs guidance on setting it up with and he wants to find documentation to help with the setup. Where can Jerry find detailed steps on how to connect to network, configure email, update the operating system, sync and backup setting the data, as well as what to do when things go wrong with his iPad or an iPhone? So the correct answer for this one would be simply user guide for the device. All right, you can try out other things, troubleshoot frequently asked questions, settings on the device, and also the Apple Store to find certain apps that may be missing. But the best way to do it is the user guide for the device, which is the official guide. It'll show you what's missing, and you can trust the accuracy of that. So the correct answer for question 6 is user guide for the device. So next, question number 7. Jordan likes to use his smartphone in his car. He uses it as a navigation device and connects it via Bluetooth to listen to music. He has purchased accessories that allow him to see his smartphone while he is driving. On a very cold day and after driving for several minutes, Jordan receives a warning from his smartphone that is overheating and needs to be shut down. When he touches his smartphone, it is hot. What might be the cause of Jordan's phone to overheat? So the key thing in this question, they said it was a very cold day. So with this scenario, if we check the first option, the GPS receiver is causing the smartphone to overheat. That's highly unlikely. Bluetooth receiver is causing the smartphone to overheat. That's also highly unlikely. Bluetooth and GPS is going to draw a limited amount of power and heat. And the screen has been active too long. That's not the case because they said it was in his car for a short amount of time. The key thing, since it's cold outside, he probably has the heat on. So the correct answer was more likely to be the smartphone is located too close to the car's heat vent. So the heat from the vent is heating it up along with the usage. So it's making it unusually hot. So the correct answer again for question 7, the smartphone is located too close to the car's heat vent. Right, on to number 8. A mobile device user has entered her user's ID and password to access an online account. The user immediately receives a text message with a unique PIN that must be entered before she is granted access to the account. Which of the following describes the security method being used? Okay, so since you have sorry about that. Since you have more than one factor password and a PIN is requested, that correct answer would be multi-factor authentication. All right, multi-factor authentication. So in this case, it's two. Anything that requires more than a password or an additional password, it's going to be multi-factor communication, even if it requires three items. Full device encryption doesn't fit this scenario. Neither does fingerprint unlock, because it doesn't ask for a fingerprint. Now, if it asks for a fingerprint instead of a PIN along with the password, that would also be multi-factor authentication. And of course, a fingerprint is also known as biometric authentication, which in this case does not fit. All right, on to question 9. A smartphone user entered an incorrect password on his phone several times in a row, which locked the device. Which of the following steps should the user take first? So, the best thing to do in this scenario is wait a few minutes for the phone to automatically unlock. That is the correct answer. Turning off the multi-factor authentication won't grant you your password. Disable full device encryption won't do anything for the password. And turn off multi-factor communication. Well, that's the same as the other one. Same, won't do anything. So the correct answer is wait a few minutes for the phone to automatically unlock. And finally, question 10. A user is experiencing problems connecting to a sole Wi-Fi network via her mobile device. Which of the following is the first step a technician should take in resolving this issue? So the first possible answer is back up the data on the device and perform a factory reset. That wouldn't do anything because it's not network. It hasn't anything to do with the network backing up your data. Reset the network settings on the wireless router. That wouldn't help either, because if there's other devices on there, it could cause them to fall off that are working. All right. So the correct answer would be determine if any other devices are experiencing the same problem. If they are, then you know there's a bigger issue. If it's not, if all the other devices are working properly, then just know that you need to troubleshoot the mobile device further. All right. So this has been module 9. So join in next time when we go through module 10. Thanks for joining, and have a lovely day.